everybody, it's me again. Before I delve into the wide, wonderful world of polyamory, I just wanted to thank everyone who has messaged me, commented, otherwise contacted me to encourage me to keep talking about the things that I care about, the things that are important to me, the things that I think might be able to help other people. Thank you for thanking me for sharing my perspective on things. It means a lot to have your support and your accountability, because without accountability, I probably wouldn't keep doing things like this. I wouldn't have a reason to keep trying. I have a lot of issues there, but knowing there are people out there who want me to talk and who want to listen to me, that's really cool. So thank you. Speaking of those wonderful people, one of my oldest, dearest friends messaged me to thank me, to encourage me. And she said particularly that my perspective on such a taboo topic as polyamory would be beneficial to many. And that kind of struck me because I just don't see polyamory as taboo anymore, if I ever really did, I guess. It's just my normal life. I guess it is taboo to a lot of people, but I'm the middle spoon in a king-sized bed. We share our bills, our fandoms, our meals, our pets, a car, a family calendar, the normal stuff, you know, the everyday middle American nonsense that we call normal. That's what we have. There's just one extra of us. But, you know, when I think about it, there being three of us does kind of make life easier in a lot of ways. Fights are a lot more rational. Conversations have a more, you know, democratic lean to them. We can have a kind of a slightly more reasonable majority a lot of the time. We always, not always, but, you know, a lot of the time have people to game with, you know, game or watch a show or read a comic or go somewhere. You know, I'm kind of the one who likes to go places in our family, but still, you know, we have an extra buddy built in when one partner doesn't feel like doing something. So that's kind of cool. And, you know, along the same vein, one of us can DD. It's never me, I don't drive. But one of them can DD while two others party or whatever the situation is. It's just nice to have that extra body around. Back up. I for people who don't know me, who are watching this for the first time, I live in a polytriad with two partners. They're fabulous. We've been together for over 6 years. Almost 6 years. Anyway, about 6 years at this point. And it's super cool. Moving on. I'm getting so excited. I'm ahead of myself, out of breath. So this is where I stop and drink some water and realize that my bottle is almost empty. Cool. So I guess there is a drawback to polyamory, or maybe there's more than one. I guess there's probably more than one. Things cost half again as much. So we don't go out to eat. We don't go to shows. We don't do, quite as much as we probably would if two of us lived as a couple, or if one of us was single. Another person costs a lot more. A lot more groceries, more student loans, more everything. So that's always a consideration in what needs to get done. Similarly, we all have our various chronic issues to deal with that sometimes prevent us from doing stuff. And that's really cut into our social life in the last couple of years. So we're working on that. Sometimes decision-making takes a really long time because we talk about everything. We get everyone's input and opinion. We're all very considerate most of the time. And that, sometimes means that deciding what TV show to watch next becomes more of a conversation than it has any right to be. Yay. But it's really not so bad. I don't mind it. I love my life. I love my partners. There's a misconception that I wanted to address. A lot of people talk about jealousy. How do you deal with jealousy? And some people believe that, polyamorous people think they're above jealousy, and we're not. We're not. Moments still happen, maybe a little less frequently. We're not above it, though. We just tackle everything head on. We talk about everything, sometimes too much, but we have full transparency in my relationship, and that has helped in billions and billions of ways. It keeps everybody authentic and happy and actually saying what they mean and getting what they want more often than not. Communication helps with everything, especially jealousy. Talk about your insecurities. Talk about why you're jealous. Talk about it. Just talk. Talk about everything. So yeah, the last question or topic that I specifically got asked by a bunch of people this time was how do you flirt while polyamorous? How do you find the right people for you and maybe a partner you already have? Where do you go to be a person who loves multiple people? That's about as easy as being single in some ways. You use the social medias and the apps. You go to parties. You engage in low pressure situations where you can flirt to your heart's content and see what happens. It's all a dice roll. But when you're polyamorous, that's a couple extra hurdles you might have to explain to a potential partner. So try to be as upfront as possible. That's my thing. Be blunt. If you're feeling awkward and anxious about it, talk about how you're feeling awkward and anxious in this situation. Be like, I'm the kind of person who babbles and kind of freaks out when presented with a potential new partner. And that's how I'm feeling in this find a way to talk about who you are and what you feel. And that's how you find the people who are right for you, It's easier said than done, clearly, because I still just have the two partners, even though I've been actively dating for many years while in this situation, and I can't seem to make anything stick for whatever reason. So that's my struggle. Trace and we found him next door. Like Derek, our friend Morgan hooked us up and everything was great. And Derek and I are gay happy together forever. And then Trayson was our next door neighbor that we knew from some gay stuff and some nerdy stuff at college. And we made out one night and oops, he joined our relationship. Yay. So that just really fell into my lap. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to make it happen, but it happened and he's still with us. He cooks our meals. He won't go away. Yeah. So that's really where I'm coming from here. Be honest, be yourself, and things will happen. It'll be great. That's advice you can trust. That's really what I've got to say on the topic. This video is already a little bit longer than I meant it to be. So yeah, comment with your feedback. If you've got a question about polyamory that I didn't address today, I'm sure this won't be the only time that I talk about it. I'd love to make this an ongoing conversation. So yeah, comment and stuff. Subscribe to my little Waffle Taxi channel if you want to. Share it if you want to. I don't know if I said anything worth sharing today, but I'm babbling. I'm babbling from the heart. To address some technical things that were brought to my attention, I might have to just make a separate video for that. Nah, I'll talk about it here. I don't edit my videos yet. I probably will one day. I'll get the motivation, the oomph. I'll know that it's worth the time and effort. But I'm really putting these out raw because I don't have a lot of motivation to spend a lot of time on them. It's a lot easier for me to just make it and push it out and just be awesome. Because otherwise I'm going to be a perfectionist and it's going to take me forever and forever to get videos out. And that's just, it'll end up gathering dust in the back of my computer somewhere and things just won't happen the way they're supposed to. So thank you for bearing with me on poor production quality, maybe poor sound quality sometimes, on rambling ladies who could cut these videos and make them maybe a minute or two shorter, but don't, because I a lot and I say extra words that I don't need to. Yeah, that's me. That's what you signed up for. So thanks for caring. Thanks for watching my video. Have a super awesome day, and I'm sure you'll hear from me soon. Bye.